Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. West All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. Lowry out there with Wall. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony. And it's Gasol. And at the five, roaming the paint. And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Knocked away. Taken away by Anthony. And they're on the break. Wall's shot is off.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Lowry against Curry. Lowry drives in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Gasol. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They double team Curry. Here's Aldridge. Anthony with the block. With some arc. Here's Lowry, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so Lowry nails both of them. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's Curry with the drive. Out to Thompson. Launches it. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
It's better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how this seat.
Curry against Lowry. Rejected by Gasol. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now here is Lowry. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
It's stolen by Wall. They're running. Anthony dishes the Wall. LeBron left side. 18 feet out. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Here's Curry. And it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got his second bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
James up top. He's covered by Thompson. And James throws it down.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. And Wall. Here we go now. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So the West ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. Al Horford, he's checked in for Gasol. Millsap comes in for Anthony. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for John Wall. And it's Teagan for Kyle Lowry. And Durant, here we go. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Nowitzki's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
T kicks to Horford. The 19-foot shot. West All-Stars with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Now, here's Millsap. LeBron outside from deep three-point range. There's the bucket. Good. James has got 9.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
It's Westbrook with the
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. No coverage that time. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Durant attacking. Over in the corner, Lillard. And they wasted no time getting... those 3 points back. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. T. That misses. Would have kind of... All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Nowitzki is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the fun. For the West All-Stars right now. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. Double team on Bosch. He kicks to Irving. Shot from free throw range. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Millsap. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Westbrook missing again. He's with the ball. Millsap with it, guarded now by Durant. Millsap misses. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity, and finished off by Westbrook.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish, bringing it down with some thunder?
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Irving against Westbrook. Irving kicks to Butler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. There's the lob to the hoop, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Irving, following the score by Damian Lillard. Millsap kicks to Irving. And that one hits back iron.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Klopp's in the layup for 2. Irving's got his second basket.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Now Butler. After Westbrook's missed 3, Butler with the ball, guarded now by Durant. The drive by Bosh. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
He doesn't get the second one. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Making some changes. James Harden, he's checked in for Lillard. And Paul subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the East All-Stars, Pau Gasol is checked in for Millsap. Anthony comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Teague in for Kyrie Irving. Teague against Paul. Feeds it to Nowitzki. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Korver.
Boy, that's some feast on those wide open opportunities.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Bosh heads the pick for Gasol. 16 feet away. They get it back. The rejection by Paul. The drive by Nowitzki. It's stolen by Korver. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Teague. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The East